Hello students, welcome to Vidya Mirat. This is the sixth video made on the number systems for class 9 on chapter number 1, where I am going to teach you some extended laws of exponents. At the end of this video, you will find one assignment. So you are requested to solve some questions given and write your answers in the comment box. Before we proceed, let me just brief you about the previous videos which have been made on lesson number 1. Now in the part 1, I've discussed about how we can find out the rational numbers between the two given numbers. Part 2 is about how to identify rational and irrational numbers. Part 3 on terminating and non-terminating decimals. Fourth is on how we can solve the expression using the identities. And the fifth video was made on rationalizing the denominator. For your ready reference, there will be playlist provided at the end. So those of you who are interested or they want to practice more, they can see that. Now basically, if you know the exponents, you are doing it from your last 2-3 years. So let me just brief out what you have already done before we proceed further. Number 1, there is a rule when you have same base. Okay. What we are going to do is, when the base is same, you will add the powers. For example, you have 3 raised to power 3 multiplied by 3 raised to power 6. It means your base is same 3, so I will write 3 one time, and powers I will add. It will become 3 plus 6, which is equal to 3 raised to power 9. Another rule is, when you have different base but your powers are same, what I will do is I will multiply the base. If you look into example, it is 4 raised to power 5 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5. So what I will do is 4 into 2, 8, and 5 will be written as common outside the bracket. Next rule is division rule, which you very well know. When you have to divide, you subtract the powers. So it will become 7 raised to power 5 minus 3, which is equal to 7 raised to power 2, or you can also write it as 7 raised to power 2 is 49 as your answer. Next is the power rule, where we multiply the powers. That means you will have the question like 4 raised to power 2 the whole 6. So what I will do is, I will multiply the powers here. It will become 4 raised to power 12. And the last is, anything raised to power 0, the answer will be 1. So these are the certain rules which you have already done in your previous classes. To further practice, let us do some examples based on this. Now here I have 2 raised to power 3 multiplied by 2 raised to power 4. I know the base is same, so what I will do is, I will add the powers. It will become 2 raised to power 7. You have similar questions. You can practice this. 7 raised to power 2 multiplied by 7 raised to power 5. 6 raised to power 2 multiplied by 6 raised to power minus 4. So what you will do is, you will add the powers and find out the answers. Next, 2 raised to power 3 the whole 4. So what we will do, we will multiply the powers. You will get the answer as 2 raised to power 12. Number 3 is a division. So you will subtract the powers. It will come as 2 raised to power minus 1, or you can also write as 1 upon 2 to remove the negative power. Next is 2 raised to power 3 multiplied by 3 raised to power 3. So here 2 into 3, 6, and common 3, I will write it outside. And I know that 2 raised to power 0 is 1. So the yellow boxes, I have written some similar questions based on the examples. Please practice these. Now let us proceed further about the extended laws of exponents. Now if you have number in roots, how I will convert it into exponents? For example, if you have root 3, I will remove the root. It means it will become 3 raised to power 1 by 2. Okay. Like if you have further more questions, like I have written so many, it is root 5, it will be written as 5 raised to power 1 by 2. 7, root 7 is there, so 7 raised to power 1 by 2. Like this you will write all, remove the roots and write in the fraction. Next example, now it is 3 root 3. Now see, when nothing is mentioned, only root is mentioned, it means it is half. When 3 is mentioned, then it will become 1 by 3. If it is mentioned 4 root 3, then it will become 1 by 4. If it is written 5 root 3, it will become 1 by 5. So whatever is given in the root, I will write my answer according to that. For if you look into the yellow box, it is 3 root 5. So if I want to convert it, it will become 5 raised to power 1 by 3. 5 root 2, it will become 2 raised to power 1 by 5, and like this so on. Next example, now here you have given 3 raised to power 2 by 3. Now how I will convert this? Now this will be converted simplified form. Now I will split this fraction to make you more clear. It means I can write this as 3 raised to power 2, the bracket 1 by 3. Now what is 3 into 3? 9. So 9 in bracket raised to power 1 by 3. And I told you what is 1 by 3? 3 root. Okay, 3 will be written as inside the root and the number. So your answer becomes 3 root 9. So like I have written here 2 raised to power 2 by 3, 4 raised to power 3 by 4, just converted into the root form for the practice. Next example, now you have 5 root 64. Now here first remove the root, first step. So I will do it as 64 raised to power 1 by 5. Next, I will try to find out the factors of 64. That means it is 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 2. 6 times 2 raised to power 1 by 5, which I can write it as 2 raised to power 6 in bracket 1 by 5, which can be further written as 2 raised to power 6 upon 5, because I know in the bracket if it is there powers I will multiply. So it means 6 multiply by 1 by 5. So it is 6 upon 5. Now I am taking the same example, but I have changed it to 6 root 64 now. Now it will become 64 raised to power 1 by 6. Okay. Earlier see, it was 5 root 64. So I changed it to 64 raised to power 1 by 5. Now it is 6 root 64. So I will write it as 64 raised to power 1 by 6. Which again I will split 64. So I know this is 2 raised to power 6 multiplied by 1 by 6, which can be written as 2 raised to power 6 upon 6. That can cut. 6 and 6 will cut. So answer comes to only 2. Next, 216 raised to power 1 by 3. So first step over here is I will find out its factors. It will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, which can be written as 6 into 6 into 6. Or I can write it as 2 raised to power 3 multiply by 3 raised to power 3. I have done this rule. When your base is different, I will multiply. So 2 into 3 becomes 6 raised to power 3, the whole 1 by 3, which means I can easily cut 3 and 3 because it will come as 6 raised to power 3 upon 3. 3 and 3 will get cut. My answer comes to only 6. Okay. Let us do a different question now. I have root 27 multiplied by root 3. Now the first step over here is I will remove the roots and I will write down in a form of a power. So this can be written as 27 raised to power 1 by 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power 1 by 2. Now what will be the next step? Now here you know 27 can be further split. So I will find out the factors of 27. It will be 3 into 3 into 3 raised to power 1 by 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power 1 by 2. So both the cases, if you see, powers are same. So what I will do now here is, now 3 into 3 into 3 means 3 raised to power 3 by 2 it will become, plus 1 by 2. Why I did plus 1 by 2? If you see, my base is same, 3. Okay, when your base is same, you add the powers. So it will become 3 raised to power 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Now from where I have got 3 by 2, don't get confused here. It means this 3 is 3 times. So I will write it as, in a short, 3 raised to power 3, the whole 1 by 2, which will get multiplied. So I have written directly 3 raised to power 3 upon 2. And I know the powers will get added. So 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. When I solve this, it will become 3 raised to power 4 by 2. Now 4 and 2 are divisible. It will become 3 raised to power 2, which is equal to 9. A similar question now. Here I have 5 root 32 multiplied by 5 root 243. Now what will I do first? I will remove the roots and write it in the power form. It will become 32 raised to power 1 by 5 multiplied by 243 raised to power 1 by 5. Now find out the factors of 32 and 243. It will be, the factors of 32 is 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 5 times 2, and 343 factors are 3 into 3 into 3, 3 into 3. Okay. Now I will write it in the power form. It will become 2 raised to power 5 multiplied by 1 by 5 multiplied by 3 raised to power 5 multiplied by 1 by 5. So what it will become? 2 raised to power 5 upon 5 multiplied by 3 raised to power 5 upon 5. These powers are same, so I can get cancel. The answer comes to only 6. Okay. So you have to solve it till the end. Don't get confused. Do it step by step. Your answer will never get wrong. Okay. First convert it into the fraction form in the powers, and then try to find out the factors and see which rule you are going to apply over here. Are the powers divisible? You need to add or multiply. Just go through the previous slides and find out the answers. Now based on the previous slides, I have written some questions for your practice. Do this one by one. These are 10 questions. All the rules are to be applied over here. Do step by step and write down the answers in the comment box. Now I hope you must have understood the various laws of the exponents. Do lots of practice. There are so many questions I have already written on the yellow box. So you must practice that. If you are getting confused, you may write down in the comment box, or you may even check the solvings which is there next to that. For more videos, please do like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching till the end. All the best, and do lots and lots of practice.